Yo, what is up? It's your boy Cheese, and in this video I will be comparing the old Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 footage to the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake footage. A like on this video would be appreciated because it was a lot of work, and let's get right into the video, guys. So what I did was I actually took the Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake footage and actually played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 myself, and I went for the exact same run. I decided to copy all the runs and look at the differences between the footage that we have so far. So one thing that speaks for itself, that the quality of the screens we use these days are much better. So you can see that the score, the special, and also the tricks that you do on the screen appear much smaller as they did in the past, where they literally filled up the entire screen if you were doing some combos. On my Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake videos, I saw a lot of comments of you guys telling me that the game now is way too fast compared to the very first game, but I don't really agree on that. I think the game is just as fast, especially if you look at this gameplay right here. Tony Hawk Pro Skater the Remake is definitely the most realistic Tony Hawk Pro Skater game ever made, and the animations in this game look really dope, especially if you compare it with the remake in 2012, because that one, honestly, I thought it really sucked. Back in the day when Neversoft was building Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, they still had a lot of limitations while developing their game. All the games that used to be released in the 90s were in standard definition, while right now the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake is actually brought to us in 4K. So the difference between a remaster and a remake is that when they remaster a game, they simply bring it to a new console, for example, but when they remake a game, they're building the game again from scratch. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake also went for way more detail. If you, for example, look at the wall on our left, you see all types of gravity and all types of color, which makes it really realistic. But when you're looking at Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, you can look at the left wall right here and you won't see any gravity. Also right here, you can see the end of the map. They all covered that in the remake of the game. In a recent interview, I saw that Vicarious Vision is really trying to make Neversoft really proud of what they created at first, and you can just see how much effort goes into the lighting, the colors, and also the shadows in this new title. And when it comes to the career mode of Tony Hawk Pro Skater the Remake, they will be adding the original checklist, but on top of that, they will also be adding new challenges to keep the game a little bit fresh. Originally, flatland tricks like the pogo were added later on in the series, but they will come to the remake as well. Tony Hawk Pro Skater the Remake will get everything the first and the second game had included, but on top of that, we're going to get more content because we will be getting Create a Skater, Create a Park, multiplayer, and much more in the remake of the game. If you want to see more Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake videos, or you want to win a copy of the game, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, guys. Like this video and let me know down below in the comments what you found really interesting in the comparison. This was Cheese. I am out. Peace.